Hello, I'm Kelly Thomas, and this is The Trader's Eye with David England. David England is an associate professor of finance at Johnny Logan College and an active trader and investor, a stock market analyst, columnist, and popular speaker on the subject of the stock market. David can be seen on WSAL TV3 during his Money Monday report, as well as heard on local radio broadcasts. If anyone has a topic for David to cover or a market question that David can explain, please send David an email at thetraderseye@gmail.com.
Good Saturday morning to you, David. It's been a while since we've talked. What's the general market direction?
Well, Kelly, it's been an interesting week or two. The big question is this correction that we've had, is it going to go down further or are we going to bounce? Looks like this last week that there has been some buying that started to come in, and so far it's just a bounce, but it is too early to tell at this point in time.
Is there anything I need to be watching specifically for?
Yes, three things. On an international market standpoint, taking a look at the London, the German market, the Chinese market, we're starting to see some very, very dangerous signs. If you take a look at the MACD on the monthly chart, it's already curling down. And Kelly, this is the very same signs that we were looking for in '07 and '08 to show that the big money was already starting to sell off. So I'm not saying that we're in for another major correction. I'm just saying is we're having very, very similar signals that we had in '07 and '08, but there's a very, very bearish tone to it. Something else that people need to take a look at is whenever you hear market commentators discuss the moving averages, sometimes that can be very deceptive. Case in point, let's take a look at the 50-day moving average on the S&P 500. If we take a look at the simple moving average, we are 50-day moving average, we're below it. But we're well above the 50-day moving average, the exponential. So the bulls will say, they'll make the case that, okay, well, we're above the 50. The bears will say, well, we're still trading below the 50. So our listeners need to take a look at that. On another note, we're above the 50 on the Dow and also the NASDAQ 100. Can we stay above it? Well, that's, time will tell. Another thing we need to take a look at, there's something disturbing going on with Microsoft. If we go to finviz.com, we can pull that up and take a look at the insider trading that's going on.
And you sent me a link. I'm sorry. You sent me a link for that, and we'll include that link for the listeners. And I was trying to figure out what that was all about. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yes, no problem. If you take a look at William Gates III, he's been selling millions of shares. I don't know how many millions he has to sell. If you take a look at from May 6th until February the 16th, some of them are 3 million, 2 million, 2 million shares. And it seems like you can't get a week go by until they sell those off. So I don't know if it's just regular profit taking or what, but those are some things that disturb me if I'm long Microsoft.
Is Bill buying a third world country?
I think he could probably buy several of them.
Wow. I mean, this list just keeps going on and on. Back to Southern Illinois, is there any upcoming event that I need on my calendar?
You better believe it. On Thursday, February the 25th at Johnny Logan College, we've got a regular Johnny Logan College Investment Club meeting. We've got a topic that everybody needs to hear about. It's the legal stuff. That's the grown-up stuff. But we've got a lady that's coming, a very, very respected attorney in Carbondale, Pat Hope.
Yes.
Here's what she's talking about. Estates, wills, probates, and all those things that, we work very hard, Kelly, to build our financial wealth. In a seminar like this, you can learn how to keep it.
That's very important. I can testify from personal experience, having parents who were smart enough to set up a lot of those things beforehand.
If you just went to an attorney, that would cost several $100s just to get that information.
Certainly
so if you come to the meeting, it's in room C138 at 6 o'clock. You can get those facts. And if we have time, let me just throw two other things in there.
Sure.
You need to always take a look at having a health care, the power of attorney for health care, and a power of attorney for property. Whenever I was dealing with my kidney cancer, that's one of the things I didn't have. And when I got out of the hospital, my attorney asked me about that. And I soon had that because I saw the ramifications on what would happen if I didn't have it. These are things which we don't think about until it's too late, and they can get very expensive. So estate planning, wills, probate, it's going to be a very, very exciting evening.
Thursday, February the 25th, right?
Yes, sir, and C-138. And I'd get there early to get a good seat. Last time we didn't have enough seats for everybody, so come early and get a seat.
Any parting words for the group, David?
Next week, we've got an exciting announcement about who's going to be coming to the Stock Traders Summit 2 on Saturday the 27th in March. All I can say is our keynote speaker, the legendary Guy Adami. You see him every day on CNBC and also on Fast Money. The tickets on that are going to be at $99. But if you come to the Investment Club meeting, you can buy those tickets for $80. And that ticket price for $80 will be only until, I think, March the 5th. So we will have tickets there. It's electronic tickets and flyers and all information. So the next week, during our presentation, I'll be talking about the other traders. We've got 10 people that's coming to speak. And it's going to be a very, very exciting event.
Wait, you telling me Guy Adami from CNN Fast Money and 9 other speakers are coming to Carterville, Illinois?
Yes, March 27th. Last year we were very, very fortunate to have Tony Turner and Dean Adams come. Well, this year it's going to be a different setup, but I'm not going to get into the details. We'll say that for next week. But yes, the legendary Guy Adami is coming to Carterville. This place won't be the same.
No, David, that is terribly exciting. I can't wait.
I can't either.
We're going to have to end the call right now. I think we're running out of time. And, David, we sure appreciate your time and your expertise and helping guide us down this financial highway.
Well, thank you, Kelly, and just for everybody listening, calm heads prevail. We've got some things going to be coming up in the market that's it's going to be very opportunistic, but also people don't have their stops in. They're going to wish they did. So calm heads prevail.
That's about it for this week, David. Anything else you'd like to add real quick?
Yes. Don't forget, plan your work, work your plan, and learn to share your harvest.
That concludes our program. Today's chat is presented as is for anyone who wants to listen in and should not be considered an advertisement or solicitation or an offer to buy or sell any securities. Anything we discuss is for illustrative and educational purposes only and should not be construed as specific advisory recommendations. Please, don't trade with money you can't afford to lose.